My uncle declared at my graduation party my disability was made up for attention. My specialist was in the room. The champagne glass in my hand was halfway to my lips when Uncle Dennis's voice cut through the celebration noise in our backyard. Can we all just acknowledge the elephant in the room? Kaylee graduated college after 6 years instead of 4 because she's been milking this whole chronic fatigue excuse since she was 18. Some of us work full-time jobs while dealing with real problems. 38 people stopped talking. My mother's hand froze on the cake knife. My younger sister stopped mid-laugh. Everyone turned to look at either Dennis or me. I felt my body respond the way it always did to stress, with immediate exhaustion washing over me, making my arms feel like they weighed 100 pounds each. The glass trembled in my hand, and I had to set it down before I dropped it. Across the patio, Dr. Vivian Zhao, my rheumatologist of 4 years, slowly lowered her plate. She'd been invited as my +1 because I'd mentioned how isolated I felt at family events, and she'd offered to come provide moral support. Dennis was just getting started, apparently emboldened by the alcohol in the audience. I mean, look at her standing there perfectly fine. But somehow she's too sick to work more than 20 hours a week, too sick to help with family events, too sick to visit her grandmother in the nursing home. It's always something with Kaylee. He looked around for support and found several nodding heads, including my cousin Brad and my aunt Stephanie. My father was staring at his shoes. My mother's face had gone pale, but she said nothing. Dennis took a long drink from his beer. The timing is real convenient too. Gets diagnosed right before college so she can get disability accommodations and extra time on tests. 6 years to finish what everyone else does in 4. Meanwhile, she's got energy to go to concerts with her friends and post on social media about her hobbies. Seems pretty selective, this fatigue. He made air quotes around the word fatigue. Several people laughed. My grandmother nodded slowly, which felt worse than anything else. 4 years of specialist appointments, 3 hospitalizations, dozens of tests, a diagnosis that took 18 months to confirm because doctors kept dismissing my symptoms, and my own family thought I was faking. Dr. Zhao stood up, and her movement was deliberate and commanding. She was a petite woman, barely 5 feet tall, but when she stood, everyone paid attention. Excuse me, I'm Dr. Vivian Zhao. I'm a rheumatologist at University Medical Center, and I've been treating Kaylee for 4 years for systemic lupus erythematosus with secondary chronic fatigue syndrome. The color drained from Dennis's face, but he recovered quickly, trying to look skeptical. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought you were just a friend from school or something. Dr. Zhao pulled out her phone and held it up. I'm recording this conversation from this point forward. What you just said constitutes harassment of a disabled person and medical defamation. I want everyone here to understand that I'm speaking not as Kaylee's friend, but as her treating physician with 4 years of documented medical history. She looked directly at Dennis. Systemic lupus erythematosus is an autoimmune disease where the body attacks its own tissues and organs. It causes joint pain, extreme fatigue, organ damage, and dozens of other symptoms that fluctuate unpredictably. Kaylee has been hospitalized 3 times for lupus flares severe enough to require IV steroids and monitoring. She takes 8 medications daily just to prevent her immune system from destroying her kidneys. Dennis tried to interrupt, but Dr. Zhao held up her hand. I'm not finished. The reason Kaylee took 6 years to complete college is because there were entire semesters when she physically could not attend classes due to disease activity. She has medical withdrawal documentation from 2 separate semesters when her illness became too severe to continue. She didn't get extra time on tests for fun. She got accommodations because cognitive dysfunction is a documented symptom of lupus that affects memory, processing speed, and concentration. Her brain literally doesn't work the same way during flares because inflammation affects neural function. Her voice was calm but had an edge that made everyone listen. You mentioned she goes to concerts and posts about hobbies. What you're seeing is her good days, the days when medication is working and disease activity is low. What you don't see are the weeks she spends in bed unable to shower or make food because standing for 5 minutes makes her heart race and her body shut down. You don't see the daily pain that requires prescription medication to manage. You don't see the medical bills that have bankrupted her, or the friendships she's lost because she can't maintain normal social schedules. And what happened next changed everything. To see the full story, click the link below or go on my channel.